やつ。これが J-Man だ。Yo, yoroshiku. J-Man here. How's it going, everybody? We're back again with another figure review. Honestly, I'm pretty excited for this one. I felt like the stars kind of aligned when it came to getting this Yusuke. I just want to say, first of all, thank you everyone for the overwhelming amount of support I've been shown over the last week. Literally just started this channel for willy-nilly to share this with other people, and it kind of blew up in a way that I never thought. I'm very happy to be able to share these experiences, these memories, and these honestly cool, really characters with everybody. So thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Obviously, we still have a tried and truly Reigun mask right here. He's always going to be right next to my side. However, I just want to take the opportunity, especially when I'm showcasing other series, to just switch up the mask. I think it'll help with variety. And also, let's be real here, the Reigun mask is pretty hard to breathe in and look through. So it gives me a little bit of a break. I'd rather commit to that bit when we're doing Kinnikuman stuff, and then when we're doing other stuff, I get to switch out to all the other cool masks that I have. But that's besides the point. Today we're going to get into Yusuke Urameshi SH Figuarts from Yu Yu Hakusho. And I'm very excited. If you're just tuning into the channel for the first time, make sure you check it out. We've got Kinnikuman music, we've got Kinnikuman gameplay, we've got figure reviews, we've got shorts showcasing Yusuke, showcasing a bunch of other figures, we got gameplay videos, and we just started the Look Back series. Today's episode 1 featuring JoJo himself, so very exciting stuff, and honestly, I'm happy for the future of this channel. I feel like the quality has gone up tremendously in just 1 week's time, so imagine more time, more support, more people, more love. It's going to be great, so I hope you guys stay for the ride, and let's get into it.
All right, everybody, we're back. Here we are with Yusuke with the live unboxing. I will preface this and be honest, I did open him already, only because I did that shorts, and I did a review for the Yu Yu Hakusho subreddit. It was literally a few days ago, but here we are. Well, actually, before I get ahead of myself, I got a little overzealous. Let's take a look at the box, okay? So this is Yusuke in the front. I gotta admit, you know what's crazy? This is not even like, you know, a piece of artwork per se. This is just a render of the figure, but dang, it's a really good render. That's Yusuke Urameshi. Like, he looks really cool. Sasuga. I really love it. A little studio period, all the official stickers. It's really nice. Get a little up-close look. This figure is amazing. I can't wait to get this guy out the box and show you. Got a little nice stylized. I like this, the font that they use, nice and stylized. The whole box is very stylized. That's what I appreciate. Can't wait to get into this dude soon. Back of the box. I really appreciate the wide variety of expressions for a first release that he comes with. I feel like these days when it comes to SH Figuarts, you know, they would have given you like maybe this face and maybe this face and that's it, and then sell you everything else. But with this line, you know what I mean? I like it. Simple style and heroic action. That's the best way you can make a figure. As I said in the previous review for Reigun Mask, which go check that out, I will be posting a re-upload of that in 4K. I noticed an issue where my reviews, for whatever reason, weren't in the quality that I intended when I recorded them for. So this Yusuke review, I will absolutely make sure it goes up in 4K so you guys are witnessing our boy in his full crispy glory. This is kind of like the inside sleeve, per se, of the box. It's really nice. Let's get him out. You got some instructions here on how to swap out the different parts. I'm going to show you guys this in a bit. That was kind of actually a bit of a pain, but yeah, he's got different hands. He's got the ray gun. I already showed you guys that, but I want to take another look. It's just so good. Like, it's so good. I love when they go off with the blast effects. For certain characters, having blast effects really is crucial. That's how he looks fresh out the box. Don't mind his swapped hands. Again, I'm sorry, audience. Kind of got ahead of myself. I will refrain from doing that. As you see, I refrain from doing that with Toguro, so I will be doing that live for you guys. But yeah, this is pretty much what comes. Sorry, I got something on the box there. This is what comes fresh out the package. All his different expressions. I really appreciate it. Pooh. All right, let's just get him out. I don't want to drag the video too long. I feel like this review will inevitably be shorter just because it's a singular figure, singular release. I don't have to drop too much lore, but I will drop a little lore. So, Urameshi Yusuke. What's he about for the average audience member who probably might not know what Yu Yu Hakusho is? So, Yu Yu Hakusho pretty much is about a young delinquent named Yusuke, right? Who he's your typical bad boy, always getting into trouble, always bothering his young childhood crush Keiko and his little childhood rival Kurama. Not Kurama, I'm thinking of this guy with the red hair over here. Kuwabara, sorry. Who is another bumbling kind of guy. And I gotta admit, it's very charming. And early on, you know, something really bad happens. Oh no, that was my fault. There's something really bad happens to Yusuke and then sets him off on a journey to the afterlife. And he basically becomes literally a spirit detective. So, in that essence, Yusuke is a progenitor to... Where's this guy at? Let's see if I can find him. To this guy. Itadori Yuji. Right? If he didn't exist, he wouldn't exist. For sure. For sure. But anyways, that's not why we're here today. The point is that in a similar realm, Yusuke hunts down spirits and demons that attack the humans in the real world. And also, I mean, later on in the story, come to threaten the balance of even the demon world. So, pretty great story. I say what makes Yu Yu Hakusho amazing compared to a lot of other shonen is the way that they handle its characters. The relationships and the stories are written in a way where it feels very tangible. I mean, even someone as menacing as Toguro, when certain things happen and get revealed in the story, even I cried, right? There's a certain, again, I don't want to give away too much, but there's a certain scene with Toguro and Genkai that I feel like any man, if they're younger, saw that scene, it would get to them. Right? Any man or woman, doesn't matter your gender, actually. Let me take my statement back. Anybody, right? But I'm yapping enough about the lore, right? Yusuke's badass, right? So the whole point, let's actually get to it. Now that I mentioned the lore, you kind of understand why he looks the way he looks. So let's get into it, actually. It's a perfect segue. So I really love the way they translated his design into figure form, right? I want to, let's get up close as possible. This is why I love 4K. You can get a nice, clear view of our boy. This is why quality matters to me. But I love that the yellow is not like an overpoweringly staunchy yellow. Like, it really does look like that old school. Look at that. Look at that. Pretty good, I would say. Wouldn't you guys say? I would say so. If I do say so myself. I would say so. But yeah, really love this yellow. You can also see lots of nice detailing within the gi itself. Lots of really nice molded wrinkles. And one thing I appreciate is none of the molded clothing gets within the way of any of the articulation. Suguru. So it's something that is just really appreciated, you know? And before we get into the articulation, let me just wrap up the pants. Pants are this beautiful kind of navy blue, as you can see, right? And it's very, like, subtle. You would literally, I mean, I think the camera's kind of picking it up, but it has, like, this very subtle, like, black accents to it, I feel, that, like, hug the corners, hug the crevices of the gi. I mean, just look at this bottom, like, wrinkle right here. Like, look at it from a distance. That's super good. That's super good. Amazing paint job. And what do I always say, guys? Paint job is one of the most important aspects. If I'm buying a figure, not a model kit, then I'm praying that he comes looking great, right? So there's that, great looking pants, this is accurate. Okay, we got the wrist cuffs over here. These are a nice dark green, right? And that's why I love having the games around. For comparison, I mean, this guy looks 1-to-1, man. I don't know. I think I'm just getting lucky with the figures that I select, but we'll see if Toguro disappoints me. But I mean, come on. This is Yusuke Urameshi, right? And the most important part that I mentioned in the post that I put in the subreddit, look at the hair. I'm trying my best to not get my hands in the way of it so we could just straight up focus. But bro, look at that. It's amazing. It's amazing. I love how it's like a solid black almost. It's not even solid black. The camera's doing magic. It is solid black for the most part, but it does have like a soft green shade to it. And then obviously the signature light green, tuft. Even though it's not a separate piece of hair, you know what I'm trying to say. It's like kind of like, I don't want to call it a highlight because he doesn't have highlights. It's more of like a shading. It's like a shading thing. If you watch Yu Yu Hakusho, you know ball, you know what's up. And you know how important that this is for Yusuke to get the hair right. And I've seen plenty of figures, even video games, get the hair wrong. So I feel like if you mess this part up, you mess up the whole character. I have another Kinnikuman figure, Suguru 2018, and I feel like they messed up his face, the first release. And when I look at that figure, I think to myself, like, damn, is this even Kinnikuman? The first one, not this one. This one's fine. But anyways, back to Yusuke. So yeah, they got that key down. I love his eyes, by the way, even though they're supposed to be like, obviously like this dark, or not dark, but they're supposed to be like this brown. You can really see that it's like this beautiful, very cute. He has a very cute face. Beautiful kind of red eyes, almost. It's not red, it's brown, but it's done in such a beautiful way that it like glistens. And again, I was so impressed with this guy and all the love that everyone showed me. It motivated me to get this guy. So I'm hoping that this guy is just as good as this one. But we shall see. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit the camera there. I got too excited. So that's pretty much it in terms of presentation that I have for you. Oh, I guess the final thing, I really appreciate this detail of the belt around the gi. Also, the belt actual buckle itself, the little sash, the tie, is actually articulated. That's awesome. Very, very cool. It might not seem like a big deal to people, but when you're trying to do like the, like the Goku kind of, well, I don't want to call it Goku because it's just a martial artist pose. You know what I mean? Yeah. When you want to get poses like this, that kind of make it seem like you're clashing against somebody. You know what I mean? You want to toss that to the side. Just an extra dramatic effect. You know what I mean? And it's appreciated that it's there, right? So let's talk articulation really quickly. So this guy is excellent. I have to say, he literally does everything I want from a fighter. The reason I use the word fighter is because I like to put these kind of figures in a similar wheelhouse, just because they have similar expectations, right? I expect this guy to be able to twist and contort, so let's show that. So he's got pretty good ab crunch going back, right? That's pretty good, because if you want to hit him with like a Kinnikuman camel clutch, you're going to be just fine. I have a Baki coming in soon, actually. Spoiler alert. And he's going to look great fighting all of these guys. He's going to look great. So that's the ab crunch backwards. This is the ab crunch forwards. It's not as deep as you would expect. But again, I'm willing to forgive this because I think they did a really good job at making the gi look like a gi. No matter what kind of pose you put him in, you bend him back, he has this molding right here. You bend him forward, he has this molding right here. It's like you play around with the position of his legs. Each position has these kind of contours that really just complement whatever angle you're going for. So like you could really get some extreme positions and then you think to yourself, wow, like I don't even look like I'm forcing the figure to do that. It just looks like it's meant to do that. And like I said in the Robin Mask, review, if a figure feels good to hold and use, then you got a good figure, right? So he's got these nice, newly designed SH Figuarts legs where they kind of rock a centerpiece for the hip, and then they get a little three-dimensional down here, kind of at this joint. Only problem is he can get the Yujiro split, no problem, right? Which is crazy that Kinnikuman can't. Kinnikuman's a wrestler, but whatever. But my only caveat, and I guess is the only con I have with the figure, is he can't get this ankle rock. I'm not gonna force it because I already know he doesn't do it, but yeah, he can't do that. And I will admit that like shocked me. I was like, why doesn't he just like have that? It just seems like a given, you know what I mean? Like he does have, you know, a little ankle rotation, but like in turn, I'm talking like straight up. Let me see if I find a figure nearby. I'm talking like straight up this. Broly kind of got it. It's not extreme, but he has it. Let me see if another figure we have has it. Buffalo Man? Yeah, Buffalo Man has it. Yep. Yusuke doesn't have that. And this guy is like 10 years older than Yusuke. We got to get up reviews for all these dudes. I enjoy doing the reviews, and the reception clearly shows that you guys love the reviews more than a lot of my other stuff, which is great because I do feel like it is also personal fun time. And it's nice showing off my collection and you guys getting to see things that you might want to pick up. I've already had plenty of conversations like that, and it's only been a week since I started. So really fun stuff, lots of fun stuff in the channel, in store. So I'm going to get back to the Yusuke review, obviously, but make sure to like and subscribe and comment if you haven't for more Shonen TACHI. All right, but let's get back to Yusuke. I was having too much fun with Buffalo Man. I really like that figure, as you can tell. I got carried away as soon as I put him in my hands. Anyways, so back to Yusuke. I'm having a lot of fun, guys. I hope you are too. I hope this review is fun for you. But I know we're reaching a little, you know, towards the 20-30 minute mark, but I put up a poll and my viewers said they like the longer reviews. They want the personality. So I'm not going to nerf myself just for the sake of trying to hit a false number in terms of time. Anyways, let's get back to the figure. He has a really lovely, I already mentioned all the details in his body, but I really want to talk about this new material that SH Figuarts started using in some of their recent releases. It's so freaking good. Like, it's like this nice, very malleable yet durable rubber. Suguru has the same exact thing on his trunks. The new Goku has a very similar material from his gi. It's just these new SH. I don't really like the way they're going about selling them, aka Genki Matsaduri Goku, freaking cool ass red and white one. But I do appreciate the higher level of quality that they're aiming for. It's insane. So back to Yusuke. He has, yeah, this amazing rubber. It's like, it feels safe. It feels high quality. It doesn't feel like you have to worry about messing it up. You can really go crazy. Like, you could literally, like, yeah, literally. Like, you could do, like, some cool ass. That was just on the spot. And that looks pretty fucking raw. Excuse my language. Wow. I'm actually impressing myself already, and I was already having a lot of fun with this guy. At the end of this review, I'm going to be posting the short that pretty much has helped my channel a lot big time. And it was Yusuke versus Ashura Man, which I thought was a wonderful matchup because Ashura Man was obviously a demon knight. And Yusuke beats up demons. So I'm like, what better way to get it done? And remember I said how that ab crunch was a little limited earlier? It might be, but damn, you could still hit crazy poses like this. Be like, could I? I got it. Yeah. It's a nice little shoryuken. I love figures that, you know what I mean? It's just something about the figure. You hold it, you feel the ferocity. It's like, damn, I want to start beating people up. That's what I love about Yusuke. So, yeah, double jointed knee. I really appreciate this new, again, I'm going to keep repeating it, new design philosophy where they are able to take these knees and just make them look so good and just smooth and natural. It's like, I could bend it here. It's a double jointed knee. I already mentioned that, but could bend it here, and it still looks great. And remember, the molding of the pants keeps it together. Camera, please. The molding of the pants keeps it together. So really solid stuff. I really appreciate the love and effort that went into this figure. So that's pretty much it in terms of articulation. I think I showed off the head and neck. Really good, really sturdy, super sturdy. Like so sturdy, like I said, even though this guy's a $60 figure, which I think is great, excuse me, given what he comes with, he's like a, it makes me feel weird. He's a $60 like figure you want to play with. Isn't that crazy? I mean, you should always want to play with your figures, but you know what I'm trying to say? Like, there's a big fraction of us in this hobby that we just collect and we kind of let them just rock. But this guy, you just want to go like, so yeah, and just have fun. I mean, I know I had a lot of fun, and I'm not going to lie, call me a kid if you want. Ever since I've gotten Yusuke, whenever I get a little bored, I find myself just picking him up. Like, I don't like to put this ring away. The same ring that I use for content, I kind of just keep it out, and I'll leave like maybe 2 or 3 of my favorite figures just kind of hanging out in there. And then when I'm bored, you know, I have them fight or whatever, make it short. Anyways, these are the accessories. I can't believe I waited 20 minutes in to talk about accessories. I'm so sorry, guys. But again, the viewers told me you guys want the longer reviews. So this is just me having fun and gushing about the figure. But yeah, we got Pooh over here. I gotta admit, let me take Pooh out. Pooh is amazingly well done for his size. Like, it caught me by surprise. Got his little cute penguin feet. Little cute Pooh. He looks so cute. They nailed it. It's like one of those things that, like, it makes me feel like they love it. They love the character. Because it's like you didn't need to do that. You know what I mean? I said this already before, but I love the big heroes like Kiniko Man and all that with like their little fella buddies. Yoroshiku. It's mad funny. But anyways, that's the little buddies. Let's get back to the accessories. I'm sorry, Yusuke. So we got the thumbs up hand, which is like his victory pose. You're going to see that at the end when I post a short. We have 2 Reigun effects. Okay? I love both of them. First of which is this nice kind of sparkly small blue diamond almost. Obviously it's not a diamond, but you know what I mean. It's meant to resemble him charging up the spirit gun, like shoo 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 shoo. Reigun, kurayagare, like that, right? Which goes with this hand. So I can showcase that for you guys really quick, actually. It's really not that hard. Just take this hand out. Forgive my big hands. Usually I use my tweezers. Okay. All right, so boom. So it's this hand, right? You gotta find a little hole. You just kind of gently nudge it in there. Obviously not too rough because, you know, they're both small pieces of plastic still at the end of the day. But yeah, you can get it in there kind of nice. And then boom. Hey, gang. Let's try it out. Let's do it for the chat. I really hope you guys enjoy these reviews. As soon as I finish recording this, we're going to have like 3 reviews go up at once. Just to try something out. Because I didn't really feel like drip feeding reviews today. I kind of want to just, you know, chill a little bit. Already recorded a lot of content for you guys, so I think I might do another look back. We'll see. I actually don't think this pose looks good. Hold on. Let me fix it, because I had a better one earlier. That was a very sloppy pose. That was like a sloppy Reigun. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Yeah, that's Reigun. That's Reigun. I hope you guys are enjoying this, man. This one was for the Yu Yu Hakusho fans. Reigun! It looks great. I used to main Yusuke in J-Stars. Like, this is my guy. You know what I mean? So a little personal lore. I pretty much learned about Yu Yu Hakusho, you know, like a lot of Americans did through Toonami, through their localization and their pretty amazing English dub. But Yu Yu Hakusho is one of those rare series where it has a phenomenal dub and a phenomenal sub. So it's like, whatever you want to watch it in, just go watch it. Reigun. All right, I'm having way too much fun. I'm sorry. Back to the review. All right. So yeah, he has the rest of those hands. Okay. He has what I like to, these are the gripping hands. So you just saw, that's a gripping hand. That was why he was able to perfectly fit that into his wrist. Oh, I shook the camera there just because I was trying to emulate the gesture for no apparent reason, even though you guys can't see me. And then these are like his drama hands, but they look more like grappling hands to me. But they could work as both. But these, no, I'm lying to you guys. These are definitely grappling hands. Yeah, to the T, grappling hands. And that's exactly why I bought this fella, because he is a fighter at the end of the day. These are the drama hands. There we go. I was looking for that. Those are the drama hands. So he... Sorry about that, guys. Had a quick call, interrupted me. But anyways, we're back. So yeah, to make a long story short, he's got 4 pairs of hands, 2 grappling, 2 dramatic, 2 pairs of fists, and then you have the iconic thumbs up and then the ray gun hand. Okay, and then I'm just gonna put that fist there because my hands are too big to get into the plastic right now. Anyways, these are his different faces. So the one I showed you already is like his signature, like I got this smirk, like the confidence smile, the hero smile is what I like to call it. And then we've got like a pissed off face, like, I'm about to beat you up. Damn, man. And then we have this one where it's like totally pissed. Like I'm already in the middle of performing my special move or I'm letting off my ray gun. And then my personal favorite accessory, which is this bad boy. Come on, camera, please. Tell me why. There we go. I love this. Little extra headpiece of his relaxed hair. Oh, little gappy, that's my fault. Yeah, I was gonna say, this head fits totally fine. And the coolest part about this is, obviously this has a unique face expression, but these are all, these are all freely swappable. So swap that out, swap this out, I'll show you. And it's super easy. Literally pop that hair off, pull this face. Look how easy that was. You didn't even see me apply that much, like literally no force. You look for the little hole, plug, boom. That's it. That's all that it took. Not even 5 seconds, like almost instant. And look, boom. And guess what? If I want to switch it, it's not a big deal. I don't need to heat up a freaking piece of plastic or something. That's all I had to do. Just pop. You don't even have to pop the face off. You just literally pop it off. Boom. Now we got the other Yusuke. Like, come on, man. I wish all figures could be this simple and fun. It would make life a lot easier. Pow. But that's pretty much it. Oh, before we sign off, I want to show you one last thing. But yeah, that's pretty much it for SH Figuarts Urameshi Yusuke, guys. Felt like this video, you know, like I said, I was going to try to make it a shorter one since it's just a solo figure. And it's not like I'm introducing a line like the Revoltech Mini. But at the same time, I do feel like, you know, it's Yusuke's birthday. He deserved the attention. He deserved the love. I would say I give this figure probably a 9.5 out of 10. Only thing that's holding it back from a 10 out of 10. You know, I'm not a liar, man. He don't got the ankle rock. And there was already a few moments where I was posing him up where I wish he had the ankle rock. And I couldn't find myself, especially for a character like this, who I really don't understand why. This is what I love too. If you kind of like point this looking forwards, it looks like a thumbs down pose, and it looks really good. Anyways, I don't understand why someone like him couldn't have simply had, you know, that little ankle rock. But other than that, 9.5 out of 10. I would say he's easily worth it. If you love Yu Yu Hakusho, even if you don't love Yu Yu Hakusho, I kind of hate when reviewers say that. He's easily worth it if you like the series. Like, no duh, if you like the series, I was already interested in getting him. But I'm talking about from the perspective of someone who doesn't even know Yu Yu Hakusho. Is he worth it? I would say, actually, yeah, low key. Even if you don't know it. Just because of the quality of the figure. If you really want a cool fighter, someone who has nice facial expressions, nice accessories, nice extra hands, nice blast effects, little cute poo. And then the best of all, before we sign off, I want to talk about this. He comes with this big Reigun blast effect, which originally, if you see this stress mark, right? Thank God it didn't break on me, because when I first was trying to put it in, it was just not cooperating with me. And I don't mean this part. This part, look, 1, 2, 3. There, it's this part where, and I want you guys to be careful with this if you buy this figure. Try to, don't make the mistake I did. Try to put your whole palm here, your whole hand here, and try to guide them together. What I was trying to do, I was trying to do this, and then force it in there, and then you already see how that could have went really bad. So, but I love this effect, so I'm very grateful that I didn't mess it up. Camera, please work with me, baby. Work with me. I think camera's trying to focus on Yusuke too much. Yeah, it's essentially the blast effect, and it looks super, super, super good. I love it. I love the figure. So yeah, guys, that was SH Figuarts Yusuke Urameshi. If there's anything else you want to see from me specifically, whether it's a game on look back, whether it's the Muscle Brothers competing in a game, whether it's me reviewing a certain figure, a certain line, or talking about something specific from Kinnikuman. I actually got a lot of requests from Kinnikuman fans for certain ideas, so I will be having to take some time soon to try to cook up some different forms of content in terms of some long form, maybe discussion type stuff. But for now, that was another end of a figure review, and I really hope you guys enjoyed that. I've been having a lot of fun with these, so make sure you guys like and subscribe, comment for more. Love y'all. Shonen TACHI. See you around. Kurayagare.